I don't know why I just yelled wee for no reason, but anyway. Hello everyone!
Hello.
Hmm. Um. Um.
Might as well promote now in chilled server since there's like 800 fucking people. Might get some new subs, who knows?
Who knows?
Not that I really wanted, but whatever.
Anyway. Hello everyone, welcome to 2GaysStream. We are playing Virtue's Last Reward. This is our third stream. We are in the Ambidex room for the, technically, first time as it actually acts as an Ambidex room, besides just the original escape puzzle.
Yep.
Alright, your video notification was sent out. On my server. You can totally find it in my About page, by the way. You can also find my stream schedule there. Which, by the way, I just thought, I maybe should go to my channel and check and see, like, on my About page, do I still have it listed as 999? Or does it just say the Zero Escape series in general?
I think it's 999. Maybe. You may have changed it.
Nope, just Zero Escape series.
Alright, that's
okay,
good.
So I did account for that.
Excuse me.
There we go. Okay, I guess I can just... Oh. There we go. Alright, now I can see people. Sweetness. And I can also turn that down in my settings. Have you completed your promo, babe?
Just did, yes.
Okay, cool. Share screens. Share window. Purchase last reward. Coming through?
Yep, there we go.
Yay. Okay. I think because Fi had already voiced her line last time, I guess. Were you or I gonna do this stream?
If you don't mind doing it.
Okay, yeah. I guess, weren't there call controls in the way? Anyway.
Sorry.
What is it? You find a ghost or something?
No. Look at the screen. There's something there.
The screen? Yes, a screen. Did I say screen?
I can
or
read
screen?
this. You said screen. I can read this. It's a narration thing.
Okay.
The Ambidex game will now begin. To enter your vote, please touch the start button on your screen. Once you have entered your vote, the door will lock automatically. It will open again once polling is finished.
Okay. And there goes the door.
Yep.
Hooray! Everybody's finally here!
Oh, hi, Zero AI. I don't want to call you Junior, because I have a character named Junior that I'm very fond of. I'm already not fond of you.
I've been waiting.
So have we. We've got some questions for you, Zero. Who was that old woman? Wow, no need to be so pouty.
Will all of you please stop bombarding me with questions?
Oh god. How many other people ask the exact same thing? All?
The other people in the other rooms are asking me stuff just like you are, Siggy.
Well, of course they are.
I guess you probably can't hear them since these rooms are completely soundproof, but B.O. is especially loud. For real, B.O., I need you to shut up.
Okay, this is the one time I support her being a bitch.
There isn't much time.
Or him. Or whatever.
I gotta hurry and explain all this stuff, or the game will end before I'm done. So, no more questions from now on. No answers for anybody, okay? You just have to wait. Now, let's get this party started! Let me tell you about the AB game.
That's a new one.
Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent. But it's not like this is a battle royale where you just fight everybody. Each round will be a one-on-one battle. Mono a mono, or mono a womano. Well, there are 2 people in each pair, aren't there? So it'll be more of a 2-on-1 battle, I guess. Now, I imagine you're all wondering who your opponent is going to be. It's actually really easy. You'll be competing against whoever you paired up with to go through the chromatic doors.
Oh, yay! We get to go up against what's his name again? Crap.
Tenmyoji.
Tenmyoji, yes. I thought it was Tanmyodo or something.
For example, Siggy and Fido paired up with Tenmyoji and went through the yellow door, didn't they? That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against Tenmyoji. And it goes the other way too. Tenmyoji's opponent will be Siggy and Fido. Obviously, that means Potassium and Cleaver's enemy will be Mooney.
Potassium? Potassium?
What? Potassium.
Why is he called Potassium?
'Cause K, I guess?
Oh, that's actually really clever. I didn't think about that.
See?
And I'm the one who's normally more scientific.
You're the smart... Yeah, exactly, you're the smart one. One of the dumb ones gotta get some in occasionally.
I guess to the side I was just thinking about Clover Cleaver. Heh. She could really use that axe right now. Anyway.
And B.O. and Quirk's enemy will be Alas. Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it?
It shouldn't be.
After all, if you choose ally, then they're your ally. What? Don't get it? Well, don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it all. First, I want everybody to focus on the screen on the device in the back of the room. You should see A, ally, and B, betray on it. Do you? All you guys have to do is pick! Just pick one of those easy options! Your BP will go up or down, depending on what you pick. It's a little complicated, and some of you are a little slow. So, I made this handy chart. The plus and minus are from your point of view.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's say you choose ally, and so does your opponent. You'll get 2 BP, and so will they. And you'll all get a nice warm fuzzy feeling inside. We call that the best pals outcome. Just puts a smile on your face, doesn't it?
You suddenly sound southern.
Next is what you get if you choose ally, but your opponent chooses to betray. If that happens, you lose 2 BP, and they get 3. We call that the stupid jerk face outcome. Somebody did that to me, I'd skin them and stew them with some taters.
Yeah, you are definitely a southern woman.
The third choice is the opposite of that. It's when you choose betray, but your nice, innocent opponent chooses ally. This time, you're the one who gets 3 BP, and they're the one who loses 2. We call that the serves them right outcome. I mean, what were they thinking? Choosing ally was a stupid choice, and there's nothing for you to feel guilty about.
It's raining.
Sure, Zero, sure.
And finally, the very last scenario. This is when you choose betray, and so does your opponent. If that happens, neither of you gets or loses anything.
It's a meh. Nobody lost.
Absolutely 0 change in BP. Boring. We call this the why even bother outcome. As the game master here, this is the situation I want to avoid the most.
Obviously.
You're probably wondering about the pairs, aren't you? Well, let me explain. Remember how I told you that both people in a pair share a destiny? Well, that applies here too. The 2 of you only get 1 vote. You get to choose once, is what you get.
Fun.
Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules. Well, actually, there's a little bit more, but it'll just have to wait, I guess.
Uh-oh.
After all, it's almost time!
Hey! Wait!
No,
Bitch.
I won't wait and I can't wait. Didn't you hear me? It is time!
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
You see, it's time for me to be hopping on out of here. See you later! Have a nice trauma!
Oh, thanks. Ellipses. Ellipses.
We don't have time to talk about this. Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors?
We have to decide who's gonna press the
I'll
button.
be right back, and it doesn't matter which one you choose. You're gonna win anyway.
Which rock,
Choose
paper,
whatever hand. Yes, choose whatever hand you want. Rock, paper, or scissors. You win either way.
scissors? Okay.
I'll be right back.
And do you think that's a good way to decide?
Just shut up and do it. 1, 2, 3. Scissors.
Rock. Looks like I won.
Damn it. So what are you gonna pick?
I guess ally?
We're playing against Tenmyoji. Do you have any reason to think he won't betray you?
I guess not.
Yeah. If he does, what does that make our BP?
We'd be down to 1 point each. But that's not hopeless. I mean, sure, we'll be a little further away from the goal, but all we've got to do is earn those points back.
And when will we do that?
Okay, well, I don't actually know. But it's pretty obvious that we'll be playing this game more than once. After all, we can't get to 9 BP if we don't.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Well, you won. The decision's yours. Now decide. Ally or betray?
3, 2, 1.
In the last moment before the counter reached 0, I made my choice. Just ally?
Ally!
I did. What has been recorded? Please wait.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
In the warehouse.
Thank you for your participation.
Participation awards, yay!
Ambidex gates now.
Alright. Hopefully, yes, you allied.
I did.
Alright.
Ally. That's fine, I stepped out of the... Oh no, please tell
You'll
me.
be sorely disappointed. You'll be sorely disappointed.
Oh, really?
Oh, you get fucked over either way. If you betray him, he allies. If you ally, he betrays. You get fucked over either way.
Oh, wow. As Fi and I stepped out of the aviary room, I could see the others running toward the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer. Tenmyoji was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod. Oh, he's guilty, alright. What had happened to make him like that?
So you chose ally.
He was guilty.
You don't get to complain. I won, remember?
Not complaining.
That's not
I
complaining.
just think you're being a little soft-hearted.
Aw, you worry too much. I'm sure Tenmyoji chose ally too.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Sure.
You don't have any facts, just misguided optimism.
Yo, what's up?
Oh god, no. What is Zero trying now?
Siggy!
He's getting you over there so you can see the results.
Hey, what are you kids doing
It's
over there?
time for the results.
Yes, I know, but... Why did you go from sounding like a country bumpkin every so often to suddenly sounding like some suburban city boy?
We're about to announce the results.
Because why not? We're about to announce the results, so get over there.
Let's go. We should have a look at those results.
Fine.
Good. Looks like you're all here.
Finally, let's get ready to rock!
My god, you change voices too damn often, Bunny.
Yeah, get used to it.
Ambidex game! Round 1!
Round
The
1.
results!
You are not a wrestling announcer!
If everybody would
When
please
these are
keep their
happening,
eyes to
yes,
the
yes, he is.
Oh. Oh my god.
Yep.
What the hell is wrong with people?
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us
Expect
check
that,
the numbers
everybody,
on our bracelets.
every time.
Sigma. Phi. I'm sorry.
Why? Tenmyoji, why? I trusted
Look,
you.
I said I was sorry.
I have no words.
See? I told you.
I have no words for you either.
A soft heart is the easiest to break.
Oh, she's exactly the same way. If you betray him and he allies, he's like, why would you do that? How dare you? You can't win with her.
Do you understand what kind of game this is now?
Just tell me one thing, Tenmyoji. Why did you do it?
Are you serious? Someone's dead, and not just dead, murdered. I got no reason to think that murderer wasn't one of you. Only an idiot trusts someone he's never met when there's a killer on the loose. You think I had a choice?
I totally forgot about that since the last play session. We don't have anybody to blame, really.
Right. I think that's enough for me. I'm old, and I'm tired. So tired.
Tenmyoji shuffled off, the same weight I'd seen earlier sitting heavy on his shoulders. It was only then that I noticed an angry voice nearby.
Hey!
Yes, now the rest of them are going to get into their nice little fights.
Oh, this should be interesting.
What the hell is this?
Hey, look, lady, I was gonna choose Al.
Of course.
I swear to God.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just as I'm about to do
Dio's
it,
real
this
quick to
little
blame
bastard runs in and
Quark.
hits the betray button.
What?
Yeah, I don't trust Dio.
Oh, come on. Really gonna just try and play it dumb, huh? You're a manipulative little twerp, aren't you?
Quark, is he telling the truth? Were you the one who chose betray?
No! I didn't do anything! I didn't have a chance to do anything before Mr. Dio pressed the button! I'm telling the truth! I promise!
Sure, kid. Whatever. The cute and innocent act isn't gonna work.
I don't know who to trust in this.
No!
Fine. You just wait.
Alice turned on her heel and stormed off before Quark could reply, leaving him alone with Dio.
Man, this is all your fault, Quark.
My fault? Why are you blaming me? How could you do that, Mr. Dio? You're a jerk.
I called it first time. I moved away silently to let them stare daggers at one another. It seemed that theirs wasn't the only team facing some friction, however.
We aren't trying to blame you.
But, I mean, if you just...
Forget it.
Winking.
I understand now. It was silly of me to trust you guys.
The air in the room seemed to turn thick and sour, hanging over us like a brooding, angry cloud. It was a grim omen of darker times to come.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round 1.
Yeah.
If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP?
Uh-oh, what?
Uh-oh, I think we did it wrong.
Did we?
Yeah, we were supposed to betray him. Whoops.
Does this give us another route that we can go on?
No, darling. There is a way to yellow ally and get to an ending, but we can't reach that ending yet.
Oh, really?
There are essentially, like I said, there's 10 character endings. However, they're not, you can't access them all at once. You have to go in a certain order. Basically, like, it does give you a little leeway. Like, the first 2 endings you have to unlock are Clover and Dio's, and you can unlock those in either order. I was going for Clover ending first. I, for some reason, thought it was Ally. It turns out it's Betray. We went through the right door. We just meant to betray him. Not the point. So Clover Dio, then K, then we go through a laboratory ending, which is to unlock Alice and Tenmyoji's ending. Then we can do either one of those. Then we do Sigma's quote-unquote ending after unlocking Alice and Tenmyoji's. Then finally we can do Luna or Quark, and then the final ending is Phi's, which is unlocking every other character ending. So I made a mistake.
So we don't have a route to do Dio's ending right now?
No, because Dio, there's no possible way to go through Dio's, because we would have had to go through the magenta door first, not the yellow door.
Okay. Well,
that's what the handy time jumper is for.
That's what the handy flow mechanic is for. Go to this point?
Yep. Yes, that is it.
If you wish to jump?
Doodle.
Yes.
Yeah. Whoopsie doodle. I done messed up. I'm going to keep quiet now.
Ambidex game polling closes.
At least it was the 10 seconds remain.
Well, you won. The decision's yours.
And it wouldn't
Now
matter
decide.
because you can skip. Well,
Ally
you can skip
or
this
betray.
tiny amount of conversation,
3,
but
2, 1.
And betray.
yes.
Your vote has been recorded. Please wait.
Round 1 of the results. Thank you, Ambidex Gates.
I could see the others running toward the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer. Tenmyoji was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod. What had happened to make him like that?
You chose betray, huh? That's messed up.
See, I told
What?
you.
You said I
Hey.
should.
I didn't say that.
I told you can't win with her.
I just asked you a question. What would happen to our BP if Tenmyoji chose to betray us?
It was a leading question. Oh, I get it. I was wondering why you were so happy to let me choose after you lost in rock, paper, scissors. You were planning to use me as a scapegoat all along.
Was I?
You crafty bitch. God damn it.
Yo, what's up? Siggy! Fido! Hey, what are you kids doing? We're about to announce...
Anyway, we need to go have a look at the results first. Come on.
Hey, wait! Shit.
Time for the results.
Good. Looks like you... Let's get ready to rock! Ambidex Game! Nonary...
If everybody would please direct their...
The new results.
Characters drawings again.
Yes, that'll happen every time. Now this time, betray ally.
Betray ally.
Betray ally.
Betray
Betray
ally. Literally all the pairs chose to betray and all the singles chose to ally.
Yep, that's what we should have done in the first place.
Wow.
I could have said nothing and just kept going and gotten a bad ending, but, you know.
We want to do as few endings as possible.
Nah, we want to do all 20.
You crazy.
Here are the
I'm your
results
crazy,
from your
though.
game. Now, let us check the numbers on our
Meow.
bracelets.
Meow. What?
I said I'm your crazy.
Yes. Oh, fun.
I got betrayed?
He chose ally? Why? He chose betray last time.
Oh, I forgot about that. I didn't realize we did that first. Oh, wait. He wouldn't remember. Oh, well, actually, it's kind of good that we did that. He's remembering stuff that didn't happen.
Oh, shit, that's right. Because
Because
you can
we
distinctly
weren't meant to
time
do
jump
that.
in this game like you couldn't before unless you had already unlocked an ending.
Yes.
Oh, God, the intricacies in this game are so weird. I
Yep.
love it.
Now it's
Last time.
me too. I
What
love
are you
you.
talking about?
New dialogue that we would not have gotten normally anyway. Oh, nothing. The truth was I didn't know why I'd said that either. The words had just appeared in my mouth before I knew I was saying them.
Oh, you're the one who chose betray. I should be asking you why.
I told him you might choose betray.
Yes! Why,
I can't believe you. I'd never choose betray. I trusted you two.
Yeah, but you
And
would,
this is what I
though.
got.
I apologize.
Why, you don't need to apologize. I was the one who did it. I pushed the button. You're still guilt-tripping me, aren't you?
Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
I guess you've got
Yeah.
a point.
See?
Huh? Wait, what?
It's Sigma's fault.
Yep.
You want to blame someone, blame him.
What the hell, Phi?
What, you gonna fight each other now? I don't care which one of you pushed the button. I'm never trusting either of you again.
Kinda don't
This
blame
isn't
you.
over. Just you wait.
I tried to think of something to say, but before I could come up with the right words, he was gone. I spun around. Phi! What the fu- But she was gone too. Cow, where the hell? How'd she just disappear like that? As I looked around the room for Phi, I noticed that Clover, Kay, and Luna seemed to be having some kind of an argument as well. I moved closer and did my best to listen surreptitiously.
Why did you do it? Sorry. I guess I wanted to get out of here as soon as possible, you know?
Yeah, this is definitely different dialogue.
I apologize, but I felt the same way.
But if we all choose ally, then we could all escape together. It only takes 3 turns to get 6 points.
It's different things, different strokes for different whatever.
That would be enough to get us out.
And it probably wouldn't take all that long, honestly.
Why? Well, of course we know that.
It really,
But if
it's
we
funny
betray,
because she's
then
right.
it's
It wouldn't take that long if everybody just allied. You'd only have to go through 3 rooms and get 3 and play the Ambidex game 3 times.
Yeah.
But nobody ever thinks of that. They're too busy.
They're too busy worrying
Thinking.
about themselves.
I want to
If
go
your
down
opponent chooses
now.
ally and you choose
Goodbye.
betray, then you gain 3
You know?
points. Do that twice, and you get 6 points. You see?
If you ally, then you have to play the AB game 3 times.
And?
But if you betray somebody, you only have to do it twice.
But that requires
Let me go.
them to ally. There's not a
Yes.
perfect chance that they will do that.
Why are you acting
Nope.
like that's the right thing to do? I
I'm gonna
almost
go
feel
grab
like
a
you're
drink real quick.
blaming me or something.
We aren't trying to blame you.
Let me make sure I know what
But
we're doing next so I
if you
don't
just
fuck
think
it up.
about wouldn't it make sense to choose betray? Forget it. I understand now.
I believe after this we're gonna have to go through the red
It was silly
door
of me to trust you guys.
thing. Because you don't really get a choice. Let me make sure.
I walked off with her
No.
head buried between.
No. Green door.
Green
Sorry,
door.
green door.
Okay.
Red doors.
Mel, hi!
Did you say Mel?
Yes! This was also a few
Mel
minutes
isn't
ago.
our Mel?
Yes!
Oh wow, she made it. I'm
Cocktails and
happy.
consoles. Hello, gents, she
Yes,
says. Sorry, I haven't been looking at chat. I've been staring at the game. Hi!
Blame him, not looking at chat. I blame him entirely.
Oh,
He ignored
babe.
your presence. He ignored your great presence.
But
Yeah, I don't know why. That's why I keep messing up Quarks. Well, Quarks and Clovers are like so. No, so yeah, we're going through the green door for Clover.
Anyway, how you doing?
Yeah, how are you doing, Mel? She said she's doing good. She said she might have 2 job offers, which is really nice.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, that would be nice.
How's it going? Stable?
It's going good. It's going. It's going. Let's see, that's blue door.
Her back trembled as if perhaps she were crying, but I couldn't see her face. Alice, Dio, and Quark, however, seem to be having some issues of their own. She looks furious.
Fine. You just wait.
Man, this is all your fault, Quark.
Oh, I just realized we saw a more extensive Quark Dio Alice discussion last time, but a less solid K, Clover, and Luna. Oh.
Yeah. No,
now it's flipped.
Should you let her know that's Alice?
Interesting.
Why are you blaming me?
They exchanged
chose
dark
no,
looks,
we
then
didn't
stomped
choose
off in
Alice.
different directions.
We're on the way to the Quark ending. We're not on the way to the Quark ending.
Zero, when does the next round
Oh,
start?
that's why I'm looking at red doors. I'm supposed to be looking at green doors. I'm stupid.
What makes you think we'll be having
I'm looking through the
another
walkthrough like, none of these are the Clover ending. What the fuck? And I'm like, oh,
Well,
I'm
you
looking at
said
red
round
doors.
one.
I'm stupid.
If there's a round one, then there's likely a round
Okay,
two.
the treatment center.
Besides,
That's where we'll be going
didn't you
next.
say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round.
Oh, yeah. I guess you got a point. You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
That's helpful. No, it's not.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
They're already open.
Right, you are. So, let me just close them.
Okay, cool.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the Moon Round.
The moon round. Okay.
Moon cards will be required to open the gates.
Fun. Moon cards. Oh. So there's a sun, a moon, and the...
Come on, what's the third one? Think about it, they're the passwords. Or the things we use to open the safes.
I know, I'm trying to remember what shape is that.
It's a star.
Sun, moon, star.
Yes, first the sun,
Right.
then the moon,
Even though the sun
and
is
then the
still
star. Which,
But, okay.
yes, but there, and then no more rooms after that. It basically, he says that once you get the star cards, you can use those as many times as you like to open the Ambidex doors and play the Ambidex games forever and ever and ever.
Until you all die, or leave.
Pretty much. Except that he's like, no, you won't leave because you'll be too busy betraying and allying each other to leave. You know. Anyway.
Yeah. Does that mean we can't use these cards anymore since they've got suns on them?
Yes, indeedy. Now,
You'll have to look for cards with moons on them.
Moons.
So, how many times do we play the AB game?
I don't know. As many times as you need to. It's anybody's guess how long it'll go. But I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on!
Oh, fun!
Of course, you could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where every bunny just keeps going back and forth and back and forth when you're losing points.
Yes, this is where he's like, just keep going and going and going and
The door
going.
can't open. If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 5, round 100, round
And round
1000,
1742.
you might even go all the way up to round 24,9,004,897.
Okay.
Although, I really, really hope it doesn't come to that.
I don't think it could. We'd all die of
You never know.
dehydration at that point.
No, there's sustainable stuff in the place.
Okay, fair, but I don't think people would be able to mentally stand it.
I don't know.
Well,
Can
yeah.
you?
there's rules about who can go into the secondary doors, right? Like, you have to have 3 people exactly?
Yeah? So?
Well, what about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same?
There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door.
Okay.
It could be 1 person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you. There is one thing though, Siggy. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary chromatic doors, maybe it's not 100% true.
Uh-huh. Do tell. What? What do you mean?
Well, you can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want.
That's not what you told us.
Well, I didn't want to make things complicated.
Oh, God.
Then explain it now.
Just use the bracelets.
What? How?
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
So, it's scanning the bracelets then?
Of course it would.
Ding ding ding! As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are!
But, wait, hold on a minute. Do these things even come off?
No, yes! They do indeed.
Then how do I take it off?
Well, there's 2 ways. The first is to get through the number 9 door and escape. As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all by itself.
How fun.
What's the second way? Hey, Zero, wake up, will ya? What's the second way?
Oh, B.O.
Death.
I think you already know.
What did you say?
What?
Death.
Do you
death,
really want to get rid of that bracelet?
Of course I do.
Oh, well, I see. It's easy. Nothing to it, really. You die.
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses.
You know what an electrocardiogram is, right? Technically, it's a machine that graphs the electric current flowing across the myocardium, but you probably know it as the thing in the hospital with the little light that goes beep, 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 beep. When someone dies in a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching. So, when that signal goes away...
The lock on the bracelet releases, right?
Yep. So there you go. The second way. Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off. Apart from that, there's no other way to get the bracelets off. If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules. I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that. But if you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round. Oops. I guess it's not going to be very lucky for some of you, huh?
Oh yeah, the... Ah!
Next round.
Yep.
What do you mean?
The betrayers?
Well, do I have to explain everything?
Somebody might die during the next round of the AB game.
Oh.
There. That's pretty clear, right?
Yes.
If
Just
I had
wait
to
till
guess,
Alice starts
I'd
losing
say
her shit.
It's going to be...
Oh, this'll be
Karaoke.
interesting.
Now that she realizes, oh, you didn't just betray me, I might die.
Or maybe everyone?
Dun dun dun!
What?
Why? Yeah. Why am I going to die?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is.
You mean the needles in our bracelets are gonna activate and we'll die?
Correct, Siggy. Full marks.
I see. Alice, Luna, and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
What? What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier? Is there anything else you've conveniently left out? It's not fair to make people play a game without explaining all the rules.
I think it's fair. After all, it's not like anybody else knew.
I took a moment to go over everything in my head. The AB game would continue until someone opened the number 9 door. There were no rules about how many people could or couldn't pass through the number 9 door. That meant it was possible for everyone to escape. The secondary chromatic doors could be opened by any number of people so long as you had the right bracelets. The bracelets would only unlock under 2 conditions: if you left the building or your heart stopped. If your BP hit 0, the needles in your bracelet would activate, killing you.
Oh, one last thing. The next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs. You already saw them, right? There should have been 3. Red, blue, and green. That means that to get through, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow.
But wait, you've already got those bracelets. Have a look.
Yeah.
The color's changed, hasn't it?
Colors are different.
I noticed that earlier.
Yes.
Yeah, my color's changed. It's magenta now.
Mine's magenta too.
Excuse me.
Me too.
Wait, have the pairs and everything refactored?
Yes, they have.
Oh, crap.
Hey, wait.
Now different people are
wasn't
pairs
just
and
the
different
color
people
that
are
changed.
solos. Right now you are a pair with Clover, if I remember correctly.
Oh, hell.
I'm a solo.
What are you complaining about? You don't have to do her voice.
That's true.
You don't have to go like this anymore.
I don't have to do this voice anymore, but I want to because I'm this annoying little bitch.
Oh, you're gonna just mute everybody and go, no, I'm gonna do her voice today. Well, technically you'll be able to once the, I just thought about that, you'll be able to once the actual room escape starts. But you can, what you'll have to do better, because you have to remember, she's not a little 18-year-old anymore. So you're gonna have to be
She's
like...
not that much older, though.
No, but she's not... She's old enough to be wearing that and not be ashamed.
That's true. I'm still a psychotic bitch, though.
Yeah, no shit.
Looks like Clover and I are still pairs, though.
I'm a yellow pair now.
I am yellow as well, but it seems I'm still a pair.
Ah. Aw, Alice is probably sad that she got stuck with Kay instead of Clover now.
Then who's the yellow solo?
Me.
Ah, Dio.
Still a solo. Looks like I'm cyan.
I'm a cyan pair. Aren't you one too?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, dear. This complicates the pairs a lot.
Yep.
Says pair, and the color's cyan. When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
Oh,
The
fun!
pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too. And of course, it's totally random.
Or at least as random as computers can get anyway. Even a quantum supercomputer.
No rules or anything!
Ellipses.
Now, with all of that explained, I must bid you adieu. Sadly, we may never meet again.
What?
Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore. I mean, you guys are good from here, right? I'll never see you guys again.
Good riddance!
Oh, except that you will actually see him again. Actually, I don't. No, actually, I take that back. If we're not going for a certain bad ending, I don't think you will see him anymore.
Suckers! As if I'd cry over you dummies.
What the fuck are you even doing? You dick.
Anyway, good luck. I may be gone, but I'm always watching. Maybe I'll see you again someday. Have a nice tragedy.
Bye! Won't miss you.
Of course we will.
Hey, Noe!
Hey, Noe! Good to see ya! It's nice to have viewers.
That little piece of shit.
I wonder if Mel's still
Get
here.
my hands on that little fucker, I'd squeeze him till he popped.
That sounds gross. I don't really want to think about that.
Think about it. Think about it.
What happens now? We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
Yeah, looks like about 42 minutes. Wow, they burned an hour and 18 minutes going through all this?
Yep.
We should go and see if we can find any other exits.
Because you gotta imagine the
Maybe
time
there's
they
a
take
vent
to
or a
talk,
disposal chute or something. If
the
there's a
time they
chance
were
Zero missed
arguing, the time that the votes were counted, I guess, and stuff.
Yeah. How's the both of you? I'm alright.
We're good.
How about you?
Yeah, how about you?
Concur. There's no point in standing around. We lose nothing by looking. And if we find nothing, we can always return and go through the chromatic doors.
Let's split up. 5 minutes would give us a good half hour, so... Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open then. Any objections?
There were none. After some nods and mumbling, they split up and moved off to investigate.
And no, it doesn't matter which rooms we go through. We're going through all of them anyway.
I was the only person who stayed behind. Damn. How the hell did I end up here? Why? Why me?
Because...
Try as I might, I couldn't think of anything I'd done that could have landed me in Zero's game. I hadn't pissed anyone off, at least not this bad, that you knew of. I didn't owe anybody money, and my family certainly wasn't rich. If anyone was hoping to get a fat ransom payout from me, they were going to be very disappointed. Obviously, I wasn't some kind of genius, nor was I an Olympic athlete, and I certainly hadn't been chosen by God to fulfill some great purpose on his earth. Well, at least if I was, I didn't know it yet. Had I started a fight with a frightening and mysterious new religion? No. Had I hacked into some terrorist group server? No. Had I witnessed an assassination? No. Had I gotten wasted and had a one-night stand with the mistress of a prominent politician? Well,
yes.
Yes. Did you? But it was just the one time. I mean, it was the mistress, not necessarily the wife. And she was the one who went after me. Oh. Anyway, I was just an ordinary college student. If there was a reason I'd been abducted and put in the Nonary Game, I sure couldn't see it. Took the day off streaming, not fixed it because of the memory of my first ever best friend died 13 years ago, wrecked me. Aww. Well, it is always good to be open about your feelings, at least.
I agree. I try to be open with Guy.
As much as we can, really.
Well, I want to. We deserve to be open with each other.
Yeah.
Uh,
Alright. Why was this happening to me? I thought back to what I'd been doing right before I was taken. The memories were still a little blurry, but they were there. Ellipses. December 25th, 2028. Early morning, California desert. The moon was beautiful. I'd just finished writing a paper due that day, and was heading to my car from the research building. The parking lot was empty, and a bright moon cast sharp shadows across the chilly pavement. Last time I looked at the clock, it said it was 2 in the morning, which meant that today was Christmas Day. Wow. So why was I at school typing away feverishly on Christmas? There were 3 reasons. First, my home computer had suddenly decided to eat shit. When I hit the power button, I just got nothing. I didn't have the time to spend all night troubleshooting the stupid thing, so I headed back to the campus to use one of the school machines. It probably is your BIOS, dude. And you might be fucked because the BIOS might be destroyed. Anyway, second, the professor in charge of my research group was a Buddhist. Christmas didn't appear to have any sort of significance to him, and part of me couldn't shake the thought that he was trying to make some kind of point. And yet, most people I know who are Buddhists say that religious holidays of other religions still matter because of the fact that Buddhists usually preach religious tolerance of other people. At least here in America. This is a Japanese game. And I admire you both that you are like that for each other. Thanks. Thanks, Snowy. Third, my girlfriend had broken up with me a week before. I'm sorry. I don't think we should see each other anymore. Goodbye. All I got was that one cold email. Try as I might, I couldn't even get in touch with her. Clearly it wasn't all that strong of a relationship if it was just that. Of course, that meant I wouldn't be attending the party we'd been planning on going to. Somehow I didn't think drinking by myself around a bunch of happy couples would really be a good idea. At any rate, I'd stayed up all night to finish my paper and emailed it off to my professor before the sun began to rise. As I walked across the parking lot, I felt light. Perhaps it was the relief of finishing my paper, or perhaps it was the 5 energy drinks I chugged to stay awake. Perhaps it was both. It was probably both. I slid into my car and stuck the key in the ignition after only 2 tries. Only 2 tries. I twisted the key. Nothing happened. Huh? I jiggled the key in the slot and tried again. And again. And again. On the 5th try, the engine made an odd creaking noise like metal on metal and fell silent. God damn it! You stupid piece of shit! I mean, this is clearly an old car. I screamed and pounded on the steering wheel, but nothing worked. The console was about to get a visit from my fist when... Huh? What? What the hell is this? Why is my car smoking? I clawed at the door, and for a moment I thought that it was just my panic and lack of sleep that were keeping...
lifting his legs up and getting ready to bottom?
Yes. I was gonna say, he's manspreading.
Good time.
Manspreading just a manspread.
I mean, that's not a bad thing.
Hi, Claire!
Hi, Claire.
Keeping me from opening it. It wasn't long before I realized the truth. Shit! Oh my god damn it! What was going on? My mind was racing, trying desperately to puzzle out what was happening through a haze of fear and caffeine-fueled neuron misfires. That was when I saw it. Just a glimpse in the rearview mirror. But it was certain. There was someone behind my car. I spun around as fast as a very tired college student sitting in a car can. Who's there? It's Zero. My vision started to swim as the smoke filled the car. The more of it I inhaled, the heavier my body felt, and I could already feel the world starting to go dark. The last of my strength failed, and I collapsed sideways into the passenger seat. My eyes slowly drooped closed. When they opened again, I was in the AB room with Phi. Why is this happening to me? I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay said, I needed to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head, stood up straight, and headed off. Lounge. Aw, Claire feels depressed. Any chance you'll say why?
No.
You don't have to.
Ah, Sigma.
Another dude. This place is turning into a real sausage fest.
Uh-huh. What are you telling me for? Oh yeah, you were one of the first people in here, weren't you?
Yeah, so?
Well, did you notice anything?
No. Although I guess I did notice that the sofa's pretty comfortable.
Go figure, you'd come in here for that. Okay, how about something more useful?
I'd say that the comfort level of a sofa is pretty useful.
For a stressed out Sigma, that actually kind of sounds good. Right.
Dio, what's this?
Total lunar eclipse, December 31st, 2028, 1650 UTC. Uh-huh.
That? What, you can't tell? It's a dirty magazine.
Oh, Dio. Oh, come on. It's about astronomy, can you even read?
Can you even see? Just look at those rings on Saturn. Don't they excite you?
That's not Saturn. Different strokes, I guess.
Well, to be fair, Saturn could be inside the magazine.
Fair.
It appears to be a special dedicated to a lunar eclipse. The cover says the eclipse can be observed on December 31st, 2028.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess it did say something like that.
December 31st, huh? That's 6 days from now, right?
6 days, huh?
You mean today is December 25th?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it is. Depends on how long I was out after they hit me with that gas, I suppose.
Hey, Kay. Your team went to the crew quarters, right? Did you find anything?
Nothing of interest.
You'd better not be hiding something.
There really wasn't anything helpful. At least, nothing that could help us escape. There was a book about a cat, though.
A cat? What, so now Zero Senior's a crazy cat lady? Just what the hell are we supposed to do with that tidbit?
Well, it's more useful than how comfortable the sofa is. Kind of.
Hey! The sofa's comfort level is very useful. What?
I think you must have misunderstood me. This book isn't for, cat ladies. It's about Schrodinger's cat.
Oh! Of course it would be. I'm impressed because I'm getting teased at school. Aww.
I don't really give a shit about the breed, genius.
I don't have much word of help because I personally basically just ran away from school by doing school online instead. And for most people, that's not really a good option.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm a dog person, if you couldn't tell.
No, it's not an issue of breed.
Okay. So it's a story about poor Mr. Schrodinger and his beloved cat, right? Don't tell me. The cat dies at the end.
Well...
Who fucking who?
Fine. Never mind.
Just as I was about to open my mouth and tell Kay that I cared about what he'd found, even if Dio didn't, Luna and Vi appeared. Oh, I bet they'll care about Schrodinger's cat. Maybe.
Oh, hello, Sigma.
So this is where you were.
Did any of you find anything?
No, we got squat.
You were looking, though, right?
They were. I moped around in the warehouse for a little bit.
Hey, answer me.
Oh, well, I mean, we weren't wasting time. No, they weren't. I was just asking them what they'd found.
And?
Nothing.
Useless.
Exactly. I agree.
What about you, Sigma? You were one of the people searching the infirmary, weren't you?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. It'd take too long to explain. Just have a look at this. I dug the paper out of my pocket and handed it to Luna.
It looks like a piece of newspaper.
Yeah, we found it in the infirmary safe.
The headline says, Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities.
It's okay, I'll get over it. Well... we're always here, I guess? If you need to vent.
Yeah.
What? What is Radical 6?
Just read the article.
Okay. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised.
A cold silence fell over the room. Even though that was basically a short paragraph, and this was clearly a page. Whatever. For several long minutes, no one spoke. It was Kay who finally broke the spell.
Is there a chance? I mean, I certainly hope it isn't the case, but could it be that this facility is, in fact, one of the quarantine locations that clipping mentions?
Oh god, I hope not.
Then, you're saying we're all infected with this Radical 6 virus?
I don't know. It doesn't really fit. I mean, none of us have shown any kind of symptoms, right?
Well, I do feel a little strange. I've lost my balance a few times.
My body feels kind of weird too now that you mention it, but...
That's probably just because you were asleep for so long.
Are you suggesting that our incarceration here has nothing to do with this article?
Yeah. It just doesn't add up. The order's backwards. Maybe if we'd been thrown in here after this virus started spreading. But right now it looks like we were abducted before this thing turned into a pandemic. How's that make any kind of sense? Besides, you found that article in the safe, right? That means Zero Senior put it there specifically so we could find it and read it.
Why would Zero do something like that?
So that we'd think this place is a quarantine facility.
Odd place for a quarantine facility.
So that we'd think what Zero wants us to think.
How do you mean?
And this thing is just a prop. Something to set the scene. Zero's trying to freak us out. That article is a fake.
You've got a point. If it was real, why cut it out? Just leave a newspaper with the article circled in red pen or something.
Right?
Is the date on the paper?
That lazy son of a bitch. Probably too much of a pain in the ass to fake a whole paper.
What does the other side look like?
The other side? Oh, hold on. It's black.
See? There you go. Why would a newspaper just be black on one side?
I don't know, Zero wanted to black out the date?
Well, perhaps there was an ad there.
An ad?
Some sort of full-page ad with a black background.
No, I'd bet you money an article like this was front-page news. It's too big of a story. And I really don't think they put full-page ads on the back of the front page.
Exactly. Even I know that, and I can count the number of times I've read a paper on one hand. If Zero Senior really wanted to trick us, why not go all out? Only an idiot would fall for this. It's pathetic. Am I right or what?
When was this made? 2012-ish? Web papers were already a thing. It could have just been a printout of a website.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that not an option in these people's heads in the future, when clearly everything is already going to be on the web?
Not.
I suppose you do have a point.
Sometimes age shows.
Yes, I agree.
Besides, I don't remember ever hearing any news about any pandemic. If it was really killing hundreds of thousands of people, I'm pretty sure that would have been on the news or something.
You're right. We would have heard about it.
I gotta go see ya. Alright, see ya, Claire.
See you, Claire.
Alright, let's have a look around. See if we can find anything else.
Good idea.
I'll be off then. What about you guys? The consensus seemed to be that they intended to remain. Okay. See you all later. With a wave, I made my way to the exit. Where to next? Just keep going down the list? Infirmary.
Sigma.
Hello, Tenmyoji.
What do you want?
What do I want? What, you think I'm here to play doctor? Only if you're secretly Clover. Okay.
Well, I guess he wants to
Tell
get
you
into
what, how about
Clover's
I'll be the
pants.
You get on the exam table, and I'll cut you open with that scalpel over there.
Man, are you still
What
pissed?
the hell do you think? My BP's down to 1 thanks to you.
Come on, I already told you I was sorry.
Yes, and that makes it all better. You goddamn idiot.
Yeah,
Well,
but
then
when
what
he
the heck
says
am I
sorry when
supposed to
he
do?
betrays, yeah, exactly. And if he says sorry when he betrays you, you're just supposed to be like, oh, okay.
Seems like I'm already doing that.
You don't know the half of it. Just get out of my sight.
Easy solution then. Just close your eyes.
Leave before I make yours black. The last guy I fought went home in an ambulance.
Shouldn't have picked a fight with a paramedic then.
Shut up.
Fine. I shoved my hands in my pockets and looked around the room. So is it just you
On this
here?
side of the divider, yeah.
This side?
Quark's over there, having a look around. And there's... You really gonna make me say it?
Oh, no. Oh, the lady who was murdered, you mean. Yeah, you've been acting kind of weird ever since we found her. Why is that?
Oh, what? Isn't that normal? We found a dead body. Who the hell doesn't get a little freaked out? What ain't normal is all of you just running around like nothing happened. Hell, some of you probably don't even remember she's in here.
That's just because we've got a lot of other stuff to think about. And some people would rather distract themselves than get, well, held up by someone dying. Someone we didn't even know being dead just randomly. Can you blame them for being a little single-minded? They're trying to escape from a game that's just made it clear it has no problems killing them, too.
Oh, just trying to survive, huh?
No shit, Sherlock.
Then don't you think we ought to figure out who killed her first?
What does that have to do with anything?
You don't think much, do you? I'll bet you a pound of neodymium the bastard who grabbed us is the same bastard who killed her.
I thought it was neodymium.
Who else could it be?
If Zero is one of us, then you're saying one of us murdered the old lady? You saw it too, right? The person in the gas mask?
Yeah.
Did you notice anything?
Not really. The gas made pretty short work of me. Me and Quark.
What? You and Quark were grabbed together?
Yeah. Yeah, we were.
Is he your grandson?
So what if he is? Why do you want to know? That doesn't have anything to do with what's going on here.
But what if it does? Maybe it'll shed some light on something else.
I'm pretty sure it won't.
Why is that?
It's got nothing to do with this.
So it's got something to do with you, then.
What is it, goddammit? What do you want?
Answers!
Why don't you just leave me alone?
Because you're suspicious.
Wait, what? There's nothing suspicious about me.
Alright, tell me this then. When and where did Zero Senior abduct you?
Yeah, right. Like I'm gonna tell that to someone who betrayed me.
Alright, fine. I'll just ask Quark. Quark!
Hey, stop it! Quark! Don't tell him a damn thing!
Oh, you're getting more suspicious by the... It started toward the partition as I spoke, with the intention of finding Quark. I found him as I rounded the divider, but... he was just standing there. A blank, slightly confused look on his face. Uh-oh. Hey, Quark? You alright? Can you hear me?
Huh? What? Is something happening?
I turned to look at Tenmyoji. He looked back, confused. Weren't you listening to our conversation?
Yeah. You were just talking so fast. I couldn't really understand.
Fast?
My head felt kind of foggy, and I couldn't really make out what you were saying. I'm fine now, though. Whatever it was seems to be gone.
Are you sure you're okay?
I think I'm just tired.
It'll be back.
Oh, fun.
Being stuck in this place is pretty exhausting. And...
He glanced at the bed in the back of the room. On it lay the body of the old woman. What? Tenmyoji, what the hell were you thinking? You can't let Quark back here.
Oh, yeah, right. Quark, get over here.
Oh, God. Anyway. You're really sure you're okay now?
Maybe Luna should have a look at you. Supposedly, she's some sort of doctor.
I said I was fine. Gosh, Grandpa, you're such a worrier. You always freak out over nothing. I'm fine.
I'm suspicious too. Well, it looks to me like you're doing fine. I guess we don't have anything to worry about. For now.
let's get back to work. I'm guessing you didn't find a secret passage somewhere, huh?
Nope.
I see.
Yeah. I'll go check up on the others then. Tenmyoji, keep an eye on him, alright?
You think I need you to tell me that?
I grinned and turned toward the exit. Where to go next? There was only one place I hadn't visited. Crew quarters.
Oh, Sigma.
Well, have you found anything?
No. What about
Nothing.
you?
I looked through 3 or 4 of the rooms in here. No secret passages so far.
I don't think we're gonna find any. Do you really think Zero Senior is that stupid?
You're probably right.
Yeah.
A secret passageway would be a pretty serious oversight.
Only a way in would be necessary, and it would be a timed door that would close back up.
I have a lot of choice adjectives for Zero, but I admit stupid isn't one of them.
Right?
Hey, there's something I've been wondering about.
What?
So, what exactly is the deal with the two of you?
What do you mean?
Are you both lesbians?
Well, you obviously know each other pretty well.
Yeah, we do.
Since you already
half
said,
sisters.
can I ship it?
They are.
No.
Any
Babe,
chance you'd buy that one?
They found Alice on the side of the road.
I know.
Do
Sorry.
you
What
really?
do you think we are?
Come on, do you really think they're half-sisters?
I didn't feel like playing games. What's headquarters supposed to mean?
What?
Yes, I heard you. I heard you two talking in the infirmary. You said something about getting in touch with headquarters. Yeah, you aren't all that secretive, you know. Alice's face.
Alice, what should we do?
Alice laid her hands on her hips and sighed.
Clover and I are co-workers.
I gleamed that. Okay, where do you co-work?
We can't tell you that.
Why not? Is it some sort of secret government project that you can't talk about?
You can tell yourself that if it makes you feel better.
Does it have something to do with Zero?
Well, why would you think that?
Because you seem to know more about Zero than you're letting on, Clover. The way you were talking in the infirmary, there's even a Zero. Sure sounds like you've heard of Zero before to me. And Alice, from what you two were saying, I'd bet you'd know something about Zero too. You really gotta work on your stealth. Come on, you can't hide it forever. Just tell me what's going on here.
Well, this isn't the first time something like this has happened.
Clover.
Clover, now!
It's okay. I think we can tell him a little.
What do you mean this isn't the first time?
About a year ago, 9 people were kidnapped and forced to play a game.
9 people? Oh.
The rules were different, but it was
Yes.
called the Nonary Game too.
9 people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait.
The 9th
I
man
guess only
counts,
7 of
even
them were
though
really
he was blown up.
Yes.
I mean, 2 of them were actually the ones behind
2 of
it.
them were actually the ones
No,
behind
I
it.
guess
Yep.
if I count the other 2, then there were 9.
Yes.
Anyway, the people behind that Nonary Game also called themselves Zero.
Well, hold on there, Clover. Can you give me more details? Besides, how do you even know about this in the first place?
Because I was part of it. I was one of the people who got kidnapped.
What? You mean this is your second Nonary game?
No, it's my 3rd.
Yep. 3rd?
The same thing happened 10 years ago.
Wait. What are you... That means you have to have something to do with this.
I guess you could say that.
What do you mean you guess? How could you not? Whoever keeps doing these Nonary games must have decided they wanted you to play a third one.
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
Because the game was run by a different person both times. And the guy behind the first Nonary game has already been arrested.
What about the second one? You said there were 2 people for that one.
They're still on the run, but...
Then it has to be them.
No.
How is Ace still on the run?
No, it's not Ace. The 2 behind the new one.
Oh, yes. No, it's the
Because
2
they
behind...
already
No, he's
did
saying
what
the
they were
2
trying to
behind...
do. There's no
Yeah,
way
the 2...
they'd have another Nonary
June
game.
and Santa.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, that makes no sense. So let me see if I have this straight. The Nonary game has already been done twice, by different people, and for different reasons?
Yes. Well, I can't be totally sure, but I think so.
Then why is whoever's doing this calling it the Nonary game? Is it just a coincidence that they're calling themselves Zero?
I don't know.
That's not good enough. You've got to think. Clover, you're the key to figuring all this out, but you've got to think.
But I don't know. Oh.
What?
The gas mask.
The gas mask? Oh yeah, I saw it too. But what about it?
Well, somebody in a gas mask showed up and used that white smoke stuff on me. That's what happened a year ago. And that's what happened on the 22nd. Someone with a gas mask attacked Alice and me while we were...
Whoa. Then it's got to be the same person.
But I don't know why they do that. I mean, they already did what they needed to do.
Wait, the 22nd? They were out cold for days. No wonder Clover took so long to wake up.
And if it was them...
Yes, they were out for days.
I don't know why all these other people are here.
Yeah.
Except for me and Alice. None of you guys have anything to do with what happened a year ago, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, I know I didn't have anything to do with it. Are you sure you've never met any of the other people here?
Yeah, I'm sure. I know I've never met Luna, or Dio, or Tenmyoji, or Quark, or Phi, but Kay...
Right. There's no way to know who he is under that armor. And if his memory loss is real, he wouldn't know even if he had met any of us.
Yeah.
Unless we can get that mask off him, I can't say for sure if I've met him before or not.
Then, before one of us could break the silence...
Oh, goody!
What's wrong?
Luna! Where's Luna?
She's not here.
Oh. Yes.
What's wrong?
No.
It's Quark.
It's Quark.
Something bad's happened.
Oh, yay. Hey, calm down. What happened to Quark?
He just collapsed. I have to find Luna. She said she was some kind of a doctor, right?
Luna's over in the lounge. Where's Quark?
It's in the infirmary.
Got it. I'll go get Luna. You head back to the infirmary. Clover, Alice, you're with me.
Okay.
Right.
We bolted out of the crew quarters and headed toward the lounge. And Luna. The whole process took only a few minutes. The machine scanned Quark's body, and within seconds, his results lit up on the screen. Words too complicated for me to understand scrolled across it, and as she read them, Luna's face grew dark. She bit her lip and just stood there for a moment, looking down at Quark before she spoke.
Well, I know what's wrong with him. I feel so terrible saying this, but...
Yeah.
Quark has an infection.
Dun,
A viral
dun.
infection.
But what
Oh,
specific
no.
infection is it?
I felt my stomach lurch. Don't tell me.
Yes. He's been infected with a virus called Radical 6.
Dun, dun, dun.
Have you heard of this virus? Radical 6, I
Yeah,
mean?
they have. I told them about it before we went to the lounge.
What? No. No, that can't be right. Quark can't be... There must be something we can do. How can we cure him?
Well, the Atom says that there's an antiviral serum called Excelavir. It's the only way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject him with some, he should be okay.
Where is it?
Was there none in the infirmary?
Sigma, Tenmyoji, and I looked everywhere. We didn't find anything.
We didn't find anything like that in the crew quarters either.
No luck in the lounge.
Oh God. Then he's going to... Oh God, no.
You do know that not every infection like this actually kills a person, right? Even the Black Plague only had a 35% death rate.
Yeah, but he's a kid.
In kids, it was barely 50.
My point, though, is this isn't the Black Plague. This is not your typical virus you'll see in a minute.
Okay, fair. Tenmyoji's voice broke as he spoke. With a tortured sigh, he collapsed to his knees.
Quark?
Surprised they didn't break.
Quark! Oh, thank God. You're awake.
This is a really cheesy
Get
3D
away from
model.
me!
Oh?
What?
Oh God.
What are you...
Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to.
Have to what? What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? I have
He
to
has to...
escape.
But how?
Like this.
Quark's hand moved like lightning. He'd grabbed hold of the scalpel and was driving it straight toward his heart. Stop!
No! Let go!
You're pretty tough for a kid. Hey, guys, I could use a hand here.
Yeah, right.
On it.
Me too.
Stop it! Let go of me, you jerks!
Tenmyoji, what the hell are you doing? Get over here! Tenmyoji! Can you even hear me?
Oh, right.
Damn you! Bastards! Why won't you let me go? I have to get out of this body! They can't lock away the soul! Once my body's gone, my soul can escape! Please! You have to let me go! Let me go! I'm trapped here! Let me die! I have to die! Kill me!
Yikes.
Somebody! Anybody! Kill me! Kill me! Kill me!
This is... Ugh. Jesus, this kid's lost it. Hey, somebody get this couple away from him.
Right. I've got it.
Good job, Clover. Finally, you're useful. Quark barely even seemed to notice the loss of the scalpel. He continued to scream and writhe like he was possessed. What are we gonna do? We've gotta calm him down somehow.
Luna,
Yes?
are there any tranquilizers in here?
No.
Really?
Well, I mean,
What?
there's Soparil Beta.
Soparil.
That's the anesthetic. The one that's in our bracelets.
Good, perfect. Hit him with some of that.
What?
He'll be fine. It's just an anesthetic, Tenmyoji. It won't hurt him, I promise.
But...
Just hurry up and do it! Come on, Luna!
Okay. Let me just... Okay, I've got it.
Good. Wait until he's... Now! Do it now!
Right.
No! Stop! Stop!
Respiration, blood pressure, brain waves. Everything's normal.
About the anesthetic. How long will it last?
He shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
Man, he sure was strong for such a little guy.
I think that might be the virus's fault. It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason. Without anything to hold it back, his body was using every ounce of strength it had.
Yeah? How do you know?
Huh? Oh, well...
How much do you know about this Radical 6?
Oh, not much. I probably know about as much as you do. All I've seen about it is that newspaper article Sigma showed me.
You'd better not be lying.
Why would I lie about that? I've seen other viruses that do the same thing. I was just making a guess.
So when Quark tried to kill himself, are you saying that was because of Radical 6 too?
Yes. At least, I think so.
So what kind of virus is Radical 6? I pulled the newspaper article out of my pocket and looked at it again. Everyone else crowded in.
Look at this last line. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised.
Are you saying this is some kind of quarantine zone?
I already explained this. That's not possible.
Why not?
Dio ran through what he told the rest of us in the lounge.
Then, you're saying the newspaper article was faked?
But the virus is clearly real. That Atom machine told us he was infected with Radical 6.
So, do you know how that thing works? I bet there's 1,000 ways to hack it. Zero Senior probably just programmed it so that it would spit out whatever he wanted. Besides, there was something Sigma mentioned. Have any of you guys heard anything about any sort of viral pandemic?
Well, no, but...
I have heard rumors about a virus being used as a bioweapon.
What?
Oh.
What did you say?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Alice, what the hell? Explain.
As much as I would love to. I'm sorry. Time's up.
Oh. Time?
Hit the buttons on your bracelet.
Shit. 5 minutes.
And we only have 5 minutes until the chromatic doors open downstairs.
Wait, we need Quark to be able to go through.
Exactly.
Or somebody
Don't worry.
does.
I'm sorry, but I'd really need more than 5 minutes to explain this.
Oh, great. As if you'd tell us even if there was time,
Or
right?
would I? Who knows?
You
Who
are like
knows?
Lotus.
With my necklace covering my boobicles.
Necklace, nip covering thing, whatever
Yeah,
the hell it
pretty much.
is.
Necklace
Fine.
covering her nips.
Mm-hmm.
Well, doesn't matter. We're not going to be able to start it anyway.
We'll deal with this later.
We'll get
Right now,
down
we need to
there,
get to the
choose whatever
elevator and
door
head
we're
down
going through, and
4B.
that'll be the end of the stream.
Yeah.
What are we going to do about Quark?
I'll carry him.
Are you sure?
I can't just leave the boy here.
Clover's smile is creepy.
Besides, if we don't have Quark's bracelet, there'll be one team who can't open their secondary door. If that happens...
They'll get penalized.
Exactly.
Including Quark.
Very well then. I will carry Quark. I will be able to move much faster than Tenmyoji.
Huh. You make a good point. Look, are you sure about this? Can I trust you?
You have nothing to worry about.
Fine, just be careful.
Of course.
All right, let's go. We're running out of time, people. Move!
At Phi's command, we all began to run. The door opened and we were spilled out into the warehouse.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
They're open. We need to hurry. Who's going to go in which door?
What are our options?
We're almost out of time. Pay attention. We've only got time to do this once. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
The options Phi laid out us were the following. Option A. Clover and I, magenta pair up with Tenmyoji, cyan, to go through the blue door. Luna and Phi, cyan, pair up with Dio, yellow, to go through the green door. Kay and Alice, yellow, pair up with Quark, magenta, to go through the red door. Option B. Clover and I, pair up with Dio, to go through red. Luna and Phi, the cyan pair and magenta single go through blue, and yellow pair, cyan single, go through green. Or
don't want to say the
cross-reference.
rules.
Three minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
So how are we gonna do this?
I won't go with Sigma.
I don't
He
blame you.
betrayed me last time.
What about
You
Phi?
hit the button, right, Sigma?
Yes, but
I don't want to go with Dio. Same reason. I can't trust that he won't betray me again.
Thanks a lot, Quark. You've single-handedly torpedoed my reputation.
Well, that leaves us with option B.
No, we can't do option B.
Why not?
Sorry, Luna, but I can't trust you, or Phi either.
why?
The way he is right now, someone's going to have to carry Quark. I just can't afford to give him to someone I don't trust.
I thought you trusted Phi.
Not enough for this.
Then what do you intend to do?
Quark shifted silently in Kay's arms.
Quark is a solo, as are you, Tenmyoji. Solos can't pair with one another. You do remember that.
Yeah, of course I do. I didn't say there wasn't anyone I trusted. There's one person.
Who do you
Clover.
trust then? Clover?
What? Me?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Why?
I can't tell you. I just know that you'll keep him safe.
Well, that's nice of you to say, but my partner is Sigma. Are you sure you want me to take him?
It's fine. Clover, you just vote by yourself. Make Sigma wait outside the AB room.
Bleh.
I don't think that works, but okay.
No. If Clover takes Quark, then we have to go with option C, right? That means I'll be stuck with Dio.
Oh.
There's no way in hell I'm going to let that happen.
Who do you want to pair up with then?
Isn't it obvious? Quark. Remember what the announcement said? Something about how the system will automatically vote ally for anyone who doesn't enter their own vote in time?
Oh,
If
right.
Quark doesn't wake up by then.
No! See, this is exactly why I can't trust any of you.
But Quark not only has points to lose in the case that he were to lose.
We don't have time to argue this. Let's take a vote. Those opposed to C?
Alice and Dio's hands went up.
What? Why don't you want C, Dio?
Well, if she's got that much of a hate on for me, that hardly plays into my hands, does it?
No.
Fine, whatever. I assume anyone who didn't raise their hand is alright with option C then?
No one objected. I kept my mouth shut too. Just as Alice had said, there was an excellent chance that Quark would default to ally. If that happened, he'd make a great opponent. I'd choose ally, of course, but it would be good to not have to worry about him choosing betray.
Alright. 6-2 in favor.
Wait. What about me?
Stay here if you don't like it. I imagine your partner might have something to say about that, though.
Kay handed Quark to me gently, then crossed his arms and turned to face Alice. Her jaw clenched as she stared up at him, and I could see the gears turning inside her head.
Fine. 10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Hurry, Clover. The door's closing.
Right.
Hey, take care of Quark.
Don't worry about it. I got a good grip on Quark, nodded to Tenmyoji, and took off for the door. Our feet slapped against the metal floor as we ran. The empty voice of the announcer echoed in my ears.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Oh god, what is this labyrinth? Huh? Is this a dead end?
Well, there are 3 doors here. But it looks like they're all locked.
What's this thing? It's got a lever on it.
Can you pull the lever?
Come on, my hands are kind of full right now.
Oh, yeah. I can take Quark then.
You really don't want to touch that thing, do you?
Well, I mean, look at it. It looks suspicious.
Yeah, you have some PTSD from your 2 Nonary games, don't you?
Like I'm gonna touch it and whoosh, a bunch of poison needles fly out of the wall. Maybe if I had, like, a piece of wood to move it with or something.
I think you might be a little paranoid.
Then you do it.
Fine. I shifted Quark over to one shoulder and flipped the switch with my free hand. Treatment center. See? No needles. Everything's fine.
Now, only one of the doors opened.
Did you see the plaque on that door before it opened? I think it said something like treatment center.
Do you think that's some kind of medical thing?
First an infirmary, now this? Why do we keep ending up in these places? I glanced over at Quark, asleep on my shoulder. Hey, you know what? We may have lucked out.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, if this is where they treat people, maybe they've got something that can cure Quark.
Oh. Yeah.
Let's head on in then.
Okay.
What are those?
What are those? We were thinking the same thing.
What are those?
It says on the side, treatment pod.
So I guess it treats people? Maybe it can help Quark.
Yeah.
No, it can't.
Nah. Damn, no good. It's locked. Let's take a look around. Maybe something in here will tell us how to unlock this door.
Okay.
Yes, it will.
Clover nodded and bounced off to examine the room. I lay Quark down just outside of the door to the treatment center. Clover may have been overly paranoid about the lever, but there was no harm in being cautious. Oh, right. The safes have a revolving part, so it probably is just stuck to the sofa. I was gonna say, take the safe off the sofa and lay Quark on the sofa. But you never know.
The safe is on the sofa.
Hang on there, little guy. We'll get you fixed up soon. I ruffled his hair gently, then turned and headed back into the room. I had some investigating to do.
But that'll have to wait for next week.
Yes. Out.
What is with you and the chipmunk voice?
I don't know. What are those? What are those? What are those? My voice is cracking. My voice is cracking. My voice is cracking.
God, just imagine if it drops.
Let the beat drop. Anyway. That should do it for our Zero Escape stream for today. We hope you enjoyed, and if you would be so kind as to leave a like, maybe drop a subscribe if you want to see more stuff, if you want to see more, if you enjoyed this, and you think you might have fun. I recommend you go back and watch the backlog if you just skipped ahead or something. There's gonna be some more stuff down the line next week. And this Sunday, I have my Factorio stream, and hopefully, well, I might not be able to get any editing done this weekend. I have too much homework to do. I have to finish my report so that I can get so that I can do a peer review. Anyway.
When summer comes around, you'll be able to do more, I think.
Maybe. It depends what kind of assignments I get in my summer classes, since I am taking summer classes. And if my mom expects me to work during the summer while I still have summer classes, that's gonna be a little... Yeah. But if she expects me to work on the level at which I worked last summer, she better realize that there is gonna be a change from when I was doing consistent work. Because there was a time when I didn't have consistent work, and it was like, okay, I can deal with this, and if I was to still be doing schoolwork. I mean, it is for 3 classes. They are admittedly for a shorter semester, but still. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Check out Andrew's channel. It is in the description below. What are you currently still doing?
Nothing at the moment. I'm got to do more recording, but at the moment I have Wild Arms 3, Resident Evil 4, and Grim Fandango as my current series.
Oh yeah, you hadn't finished Grim Fandango yet.
Nope, I took a break from Grim Fandango. It's like 10 videos, so you can go and watch them all.
Yeah, Andrew has plenty of videos.
Yep, go watch me play Psychonauts, go watch me play Jackbox, you know.
Yeah, fun stuff.
Yep.
Anyway, that should do it, and this has been Guy Smith and...
Andrew B.
And we're signing off. Until next time, take care. We'll see you guys. Bye!
Bye!
Bye! Bye! Okay, I have to get into the Clover voice.
Oh god.
Fuck, I forgot how I do the Clover voice!
Good. Bye!
Bye! Bye! I can't get into the freaking... I can't get into the Clover voice unless I actually try and talk like the Clover voice. Bye!
Everybody!
Come on, stop streaming!